In this next clip, Republican representatives thank God for the burning of books on the congressional floor. Watch this.
Introduced in the record a little while ago with a story from December, again trying to perpetuate this myth about book banning. And again, the context here matters that we're talking about legislation in this body to just ensure that parents know what's in the libraries and what's in the curriculum. It does nothing more. Yet that's the great offense. But in trying to perpetuate this myth about federal perpetuation of so-called book banning, and let me be clear, yes, some local jurisdictions are removing certain books, absolutely, and God bless them for it.
This was from a recent clip on the congressional floor where representatives shot back at Democratic officials claiming that Republicans were banning and destroying books. He initially claimed that this was not the case, but clearly he seems to be mistaken. Ultimately, this official from Texas struggled to conceal the insidious tradition of Republicans banning and destroying books for the sake of fascist modes and the censorship of knowledge. And this is by design. Republicans are trying to disorient the American people from this fact. But the fact of the matter is that extremist Republicans derive their political frameworks and policy from these dangerously regressive and fascist traditions. I mean, the earlier clip proves this with Representative Roy slamming the book banning myth as just that, a myth, to then only contradict himself in the same sentence, thanking God for removing these books that, by the way, are disproportionately about LGBTQ themes and characters. I wonder why that's the case. Clearly, the legacy of withholding information and knowledge is a well-worn tactic of the right. And with a recent report from PEN America claiming that Texas has banned more books than any other state in the country, and with political tensions only harshening as we continue to move towards another presidential election, the question remains: how far are Republicans willing to go to limit the freedom of knowledge? Well, unfortunately, the answer manifests in an individual known as Greg Locke, a prominent voice in right-wing religious circles, who is well represented and well-liked in extremist communities, speaking at public events and violent protests hosted by the fascist right. And these horrific regressive modes extend into the dilemma of book burnings, where we see individuals, leading individuals like Greg Locke, being involved in these heinous and anti-American traditions. Just watch this.
Hell you go! Send it all back to hell where it belongs. That's right. Hallelujah.
There you go.
Hey, Puppy True, how you doing there?
Got it.
There you go.
I better give him some praise up there now.
It's important to remember that fascist upheavals like the one in this clip are similar to the ones that happened in Nazi Germany, gradual but still extremely dangerous. And these perpetuated wars of attrition only eat away at our most basic inherent principles as Americans. Ultimately, these struggles undermine our most basic American principles and help radical ideologies like fascism take over. It's important to learn from our history and follow the lead of survivors from these previous onslaughts on freedom and democracy. Like the young woman in this clip, who I think best summarizes what it means to be committed to the uninhibited dissemination of knowledge through books.
Are the same. Both are done for the same reason: fear of knowledge. Fear is not freedom. Fear is not liberty. Fear is control. My husband died as a father of freedom. I am a mother of liberty. Banned books need to be proudly displayed and protected from school boards like this. Thank you very much.
Did you like this video? Then you'll love this next one where this MAGA grandma gets caught in a feud between Steve Bannon and Tucker Carlson. Click on that video on screen here, and make sure to also check out my playlist below for a running list of my content. This is Adrian Costa, The Breakdown. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and check back for more videos. See you guys soon.